guys, welcome back to my channel. Right, today I'm going to be doing this tumbler. This is my Yeti coffee tumbler. Now I've already prepared it. What I did is because it has a metal ring here and a metal ring here, so I just covered that with masking tape on each end. And I spray painted the whole thing white because I was just going to do white, and then I thought no, I'll add a bit of colour in the bottom. So I also sprayed the bottom. This is the paint I was using. It's Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover. It bonds to wood and metal and more, and it's really good stuff. I really like this. So I've just waited till that's dried. And my next step is to give this a very, very thin coat of resin. So I'll pop it on the machine. Now I've given this a really good clean. And the three glitters I'm going to be using. I'm going to be doing this white here. It's got quite a nice shimmer to it. That's going to go down to there. And I was trying to match this colour. And this is a bit dark, it's a bit light. So I'm going to mix these two glitters together. And we'll just ombre these together, join these together. And then once that's done, I'm going to be putting this cute little sticker here on it. It says, "Touch my coffee, I will slap you so hard, even Google won't be able to find you." So that's going to be going there, like that. Right, so my first step is to mix up some resin. Now it's only going to need a tiny, tiny bit. It's really hard to mix up just a tiny bit, but I will try and do that. I always have leftovers. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, I've mixed up my resin. The smallest amount I could do was 20 mils. It's certainly not going to be using that, but never mind. Right, so I need to mix these two glitters here to get a bit of a different colour, a bit of a in-between, I suppose you'd call it. So these came with this set. I've just brought this tumbler and it came with the tumbler, some glitters, some measuring cups. What else came with it? Oh, the foam things that go inside the tumblers, the rods. And I got that online from a company on Trade Me in New Zealand. It was $169 including oh, this is hard to get off, including postage shipping. Wow, this is hard to get off. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that much. Give it a bit of a stir. A bit more dark in there. Looks like the light glitter's taken over. Oh no. Okay. Let's go with that. Okay. Right, put those glitters to the side so I don't knock them over. So first step, I'm going to coat this with resin. Now I just want a very thin glitter on my hands. Hopefully that's okay. Right, can you see that? I'll bring it over a bit more. Okay, so just pop a little bit of resin on. And just keep working your way up the tumbler. is what I do, and until you can't feel any more dry bits. So yeah, that was just a drizzle, and I've still got all that left, so I'll have to find something to do with that. And you should be able to feel if there's any dry bits. Just make sure you get a really good coverage, but super thin. Now I don't want any ridges showing, so smooth it out as much as you can. Okay, I'm going to start with the darker colour first. Oops, that's not it, Trish, what are you doing? This one here, so I'm just going to sprinkle. And just reuse what's fallen down, sorry. Oopsie daisy. Push that back in. Oh, a bit high there. That's okay, we can fix that. Okay, now let's do the white. And I'll just get a good clean piece of paper. Now let's go with our white. And I'm just going to put some over top of where the brown meets the white. Excellent. Probably should have a third colour running down the middle there, but it's already stuck, so it's probably a bit late for that. So let's give this a bit of a knock. Okay. Now I'm just going to leave that to cure, dry. And then we will be back to give it a coat of resin. Got a bit of brown in my white, never mind. Good thing about these, they don't actually use much glitter. I mean, I've used probably a third of that. I think I've got good coverage. I probably could go over it again, but no, I think it looks okay at this stage. What I might do is a bit more brown. I'll just take this off. That's stuck hard. Just give it a good tap. And we'll leave that to cure. So one quick thing before I leave it to cure, you just need to take it off here. Without getting it on my hands. And I just need to wrap this around some greaseproof paper and just smooth it out, make sure it's stuck down nicely. And that just makes sure the glitter's stuck on properly, pressed in nicely to the resin. Right, now I can leave it. Before this cures, actually, I'm going to take off the tape because I don't want the resin to cure over the tape. Let's get some gloves on. Okay, so touch this resin. Boy, you go through a lot of gloves. find out where the start is. Just take it off the bottom. That should. Right, that's better. So that'll give you an idea what it's going to look like. Alright, we'll just leave that now. Promise. I'll be back when we're ready to recoat this. Okay, we're ready to put our first coat of resin on here. I've retaped the top and bottom to cover that stainless steel. So let's make a start. I'm just going to dip my finger in. I'm going to start this end and work my way down. I've mixed up 20 mils. I'm just going to work my way to where it joins and stop there, and then work my way up from the bottom. Just in case these glitters come off a little bit, I don't want them mixing too much. I don't want any brown in the white. Okay. Got a bit of brown on my gloves, so okay. A couple of dry patches I can see as it's going around. Just filling in little bits of dry areas that I can see in the light. Okay, that seems a bit wobbly. What's going on? That's better. Okay, that is good coverage. It's probably got quite a bit on there, but I'll just keep this turning. Any bits that want to drop off should drop off. Okay, right. Smooth that out a bit. And I'm transferring brown over to the white, so that's not good. This is my first time doing one of these, by the way. Can't remember if I told you that. So I'm going to be giving it a few coats, so if it's not all covered on the first one, I think that's okay. I can't see any fish eyes, so that's good. Okay, let's just leave that now. And we'll come back later when it is cured. When it's fully cured, I might give it a light sand and then give it its next coat. Okay, I know what I forgot to do. That would have helped that glitter stay where it was. I was supposed to seal it with a sealer first to stop the glitter moving. Never mind, it is what it is. It's still going to look cool, I reckon. This is lovely and cured now. I've left it overnight. Before it actually cured and it was still wet, I removed the tape just so the resin didn't cure over top of the tape. And I've now gone ahead and put some fresh tape on there. So I'm going to sand it now, so if you feel with your hands you can feel a little bit sticking up. So I'm just going to lightly sand it. I'm just going to put my mask on first because I don't want to be breathing in any of this dust. So I don't know if you can hear me properly, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to feel where the rough bits are. And I'm just going to take those down with a bit of sandpaper. I'm just going to go over and do the whole thing and then just feel with my hands, make sure it's nice and smooth. And then after I've done that, I'm going to take this off and take it to the laundry sink. And I'm going to clean it with some soapy water, get rid of all that residue, all that the dust. Make sure it's all off. So the reason why I put the tape on is I don't want the sandpaper scratching the stainless steel. That's the only thing with these ones that have, you know, those stainless bits on the end. If you want to keep them like that, you've got to keep taping it. I could have just resined right to the edges and right to the bottom, but I wanted to keep those two rings, so that's why I'm doing that. So I will be back after I have sanded all this. It's all been cleaned and dried completely. Now you'll see on the camera how dull that looks. Don't worry about that. When you put the next lot of resin on, it's going to shine up nicely. So what I'm going to do now is going to remask again. I know it's a pain, but got to do it. I've just added 20 mils of the resin onto this cup. I thought my camera was rolling, but it wasn't. Now, for those of you interested, this is the resin that I'm using. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm just going to leave that now, and I'll come back in probably an hour and just take off the masking tape carefully and then let it finish curing. Okay, it's been a few hours, so I'm just going to carefully take this tape off. Trying to find the start. Here we go. That came off nicely. Let's see if we can do this side. Cool, done. Right. And I can see a little piece like a fisheye. You'll see it when it comes around down here. We'll fix that up when we do our next layer. Right, that is cured. So I'll take it off. I'm going to pop it back on here. Right, now I'm going to figure out where I'm going to place. Let's turn that back on at the wall. Okay. It's going to have to go quite high because I don't want that wording to disappear into the brown. So I need to find my lowest point of the white. I don't know what that is stuck on there. It's gone. Thinking about there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to peel back some of this. Just going to cut a little bit off. Back on. And just line up where I want to have it. So about there. Push that down. And peel back. And just slowly run my thumb along there as I'm pulling the paper off. There we have it. The C has moved. Ugh, that is no good. Disaster strikes. She's stuck on hard. Damn it. Oh well. See if I can move the C, take this plastic off. Just give this a real good rub so none of these letters come off. This has got a very strong grip to it. It's working though. I can't believe how sticky and strong this is. I'm amazed that the words in that have actually stayed behind. Done. Right, now I have to try and move this C over somehow. It looks terrible. Not even near the H. What to do? What to do? What I'll do is I'm going to take it right off. Completely take it off. And I've got another sticker. I've got a second one, so I'm just going to cut out the C and pop the C on there. Right. Where is it? Here it is. Just means I'm wasting a sticker, but never mind. Cut out that C. Hopefully this will be a good save. Butterfingers. Just fast forward, guys, if you're sick of me, sick of watching me trying to get this apart. Come on. It's ridiculous. Whew, there it is. Okay. Right, try and take that plastic off now, and hopefully the C will stay behind. So yeah, this came as a sticker from Timo. It's not a Cricut one, it's not one I've made, so can't use transfer tape to do it, I don't think. Oh, now the U's coming off. What? I'm not having much luck with this one, guys. Done. It's a little bit messy, but it'll do. Cool. Right, let's have a look. Get out of here. I know it's a bit skew, but never mind. So that's what it looks like with the sticker on. I think that looks really good. So now, because I've been touching it with my hands, I'm going to need to give this a good wash. Some soapy water. Make sure we get all the grease off, and I'll give it one more coat. I'll go and wash it first, and then I'll re-tape it, because the next lot of not varnish, did I say varnish before? I meant resin. The next bit of resin wants to be just over the lip so it can seal in that glitter properly. Right, let me go do that. I've just noticed there's letters missing, the B and the 0, the O, look. This is starting to annoy me big time. Right. At least I've got that other sticker that I cut up. I'll just take them off that and pop them on. I cut out the cat to keep him for something else. So what do I need? B. So I'll just do these, put these letters on, and then give it a clean. I went to go clean it and thought, huh, it doesn't make sense. Well, that was why. I did notice a couple of fish eyes there, and there. So I've just given them a little sand before I washed with soapy water. And I've dried it off with a microfiber cloth. Now I'll just do the taping. And I'll just pop it in here while I do that. It might be easier. So like I said before, I'm just going to leave a little gap. You can see there the tiny amount of stainless steel that I have exposed there. So that's about what you want, just to seal in that edge there. Right, lucky last layer, hopefully. I have mixed up 20 mils. Don't know if I'll use all that, but we'll see. I'm just going over until I can't feel any more dry bits. That feels good. Right, I'm just going to keep an eye on those areas that I had those little fish eyes and see what's going on there. Make sure they don't happen again, they're filled in. So I'm just going to babysit it for a while. I might need to just pop a little bit of resin in if they do appear. Touch wood, that is it. Okay, I will show you some photos at the end after. And when I'll leave this for a few hours, I'll babysit it for a while, I'll leave it for a few hours, I'll take the tape off, and then that will be it. And then I'll show you some photos. Okay, see you soon. I've used 10 mils. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment and share if you enjoyed it. Bye.